We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela River. And welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from the Steel City. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing to begin. It's Wilson. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense. They've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump. They were able to stop that fight really before it got started.
And a good run there. Finds the lane. Gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. Do you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. Sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That is caught downfield.
There you go.
That pickup good for 29 yards.
No. Yes. That's exactly what was going through the mind of the coach on the sideline when the quarterback decided to throw that ball into real tight coverage.
He'll let this go. Pickens. That is caught. George Pickens. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the end.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? They had your hands full. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
And now after that opening touchdown, the offense will stay out. Go for 2. Here comes the jet sweep. And he is not going to make it. They stop him short. And this remains a 6-0 game. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the play fake. Dak. To the left side. Caught by Lamb. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
It's Dowdle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. Differentiators for a lot of these defenders, Mike, is a lot of them can stay in tight coverage. But where the special guys separate themselves is what do they do once the ball is in the air? They almost turn into offensive players with their ability to track it. And this is a great example here. Watch.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Like living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On fourth down, the veteran Brian Ingram on to punt for Dallas. Back deep to receive is Alvin Austin. And good coverage by the hot team. They stop him before he can get any return breakdown. Unbalanced here to the right side on first and 10. Play action. Now, Wilson. First down throw there is incomplete.
Well defended there. Quarterbacks trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Torkins there, and it'll be third down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this passing game. If you're targeting the quarterback not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down.
Not exactly the type of drop to right home like three pieces.
Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. And that one will be incomplete. You know, that is some kind of call deep in your own territory. And that's one you're just going to have to live with. The Steelers are going to use one of their timeouts. Boy, some smoke in the formation on the right side. Here for first and 10. Here we go. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Got his man at the 6. And he'll be taken down. And that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's first and 5. They'll turn it in this one off. They'll take it down to about the 15. Second down and 3. From the shotgun, it's Dak. This is caught at 2. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator snap. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And no signal, waiting. They say he did not break the play. He's down inside the 1. A little closer. Here's second and goal. They'll go with him again. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Cowboys.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity in the game plan. They come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Yeah. I don't do that. Oh, fine.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Play action. It's Wilson. He'll let this go. He's got it. A great connection there. Going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap. Loved his matchup. Allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw. And now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half.
Okay.
Steel City. After this. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second.
So as halftime looms, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end with some sort of points. That incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock, catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be you got to have it best play call.
They gain 18 yards on that ball. That's a Steeler first down. They go play action with Wilson. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hit 6 on the defense.
Here's the 10. Start on the ground, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time, but contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense at halftime looms, so missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Okay. Well,
Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt.
okay.
As he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And this will not be returnable as this kick will go out of bounds.
Ah, care about to
Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of that. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, okay, well.
Back here on EA
Really.
to the kickoff of the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The third quarter begins with a run. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Larry Ogunjobi with the tackle for the defense. Here's a second and 9. To throw is Prescott. A pass caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties, make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand. Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
They're trying to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
Third and long. A shotgun snap to Prescott. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Here's Austin to return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team gets possession of the football. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He'll let this go for Pickens. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
You know, Mike, anytime you decide you're going to air it out back on your own goal line, you're taking a big risk, right? It's got to be out of your hand fast. Give the quarterback somewhere to go quick. But the defense knows that. They're attacking. They're taking some chances to jump some passes. We saw it there. They're lucky that was just a turnover instead of a pick six.
First and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Seems to me from up here, Mike, that he really locked in on that guy. He told himself, I'm going to give my guy a chance to go compete for this ball. But anytime he enters such a crowded area, it usually means if he works through his progression, there's an easier throw somewhere on the field. Instead, he tries to fit it in and just wasn't able to quite make the completion.
Dak facing third and long. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completion, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
Now faking the give. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up the throw. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So these two teams take the long walk to the other. So now, after the safety, here comes a free kick from the 20-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll begin here on the ground. They'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last drive.
They'll try again here, second and 10. Throwing is Prescott. He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Here's Dak to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, Cowboys.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll work now on second and 4. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's going to gain a 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
I'm gonna keep tracking. We'll keep tracking. Try
to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have the Cowboys first down. They're able to convert on 3rd and 4, picking it low.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. Points were at the premium in this one, but they're able to eke out the victory.